A Brownsville family is struggling to find a place to live. They want the homeless shelter to do more to help them find a place where they can live. That's where they're staying, at least right now. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with the people running the shelter. They say they are doing their best to help many families.
Robert Royce spent the day filling out applications on South Padre Island, hoping to find temporary work during the busy spring break season. He did that while his wife and 2 kids waited in the vehicle.
I'm trying to get a job, any type of job to provide for my family right now that we're struggling.
They have been staying at the Ozanam homeless shelter in Brownsville since February 15th. Royce is thankful to have a place to sleep, but says conditions haven't been ideal.
There were bed bugs, there were ants, not small little ants, there were big fire ants inside the room. There were cockroaches, big and little. The restroom smelled like it hadn't been cleaned in months.
He's been trying to find a home for his family through the rapid rehousing program that the shelter offers. The program pays for people's first 3 months of rent at an approved home or apartment. He claims staff hasn't approved any housing unit that he has suggested and says his limited 30-day stay at the shelter is up in a week.
I feel more neglected. I feel like they're doing whatever they want to help out the people that have been there for a long time, that they already know better. And I don't know if I don't know what it is.
We took Royce's complaints to the executive director of the shelter, Victor Maldonado. He tells us so far Royce has only submitted 3 housing units for review. He says the funding for this rehousing program comes from the Housing and Urban Development Department, and it's overseen by the city of Brownsville. Royce's picks for housing haven't been approved because they don't meet the program guidelines. Disregarding those rules could prove costly for the shelter.
When we get audited by the city or by the state, we end up paying for it, the shelter, because they don't reimburse us for that. They'll just tell us so many units did not pass. There were 600 each unit. You pay for 3 months, so you owe us now.
The other road bump for the Royce family in securing a home is that they have an outstanding bill with the Brownsville Public Utilities Board. If they can't get utilities, the shelter can't approve them for funding. Maldonado admits the living conditions could be better, but they provide what they can.
We are, not a 5-star hotel. We have the units that we have, and we try to manage them as best as we can and as clean as we can.
He adds Royce's stay at the shelter will be reviewed when his 30-day period is up next week. If he's shown legitimate effort to find work and a home, his family's stay could be extended. In Brownsville, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
We found out there are some renovations planned for the Ozanam homeless shelter. That's coming up pretty soon. It's Channel 5 News Extra. The shelter was recently awarded a $375,000 grant from the Kennedy Foundation. Those monies will be used to renovate the dining room, kitchen, bathrooms. And in addition to that, the building of a $200,000 training facility is also underway there. That is in part thanks to a separate grant.